Hello everybody, I am Trader Joe. Welcome to my live trading series where I'm going to be showing you how I scalp using pure price action. And I'm going to be trading NASDAQ futures on the 2000 tick chart. However, the strategy I'm using can be applied to any instrument across any time frame because it is based on price action. As always, looking to trade with the trend, right? So if we got a bullish uptrend, we're going long. Bearish downtrend, we're going short. If we do have a trading range, we can buy the lows of the range and sell the high, but it's got to set up properly, right? And the setup we're looking for across all those scenarios is second entries. So if we're in an uptrend, we're waiting for a pullback and a first entry, being patient, waiting for another pullback and a second entry, and that is high probability. And it's the reverse for a short setup, right? So let's check out the structure here. We do have this bullish uptrend working like this. And we do have a break of that trend and then a new extreme. So we can assume that that trend is played out. And also, I think we might have, I'm going to check it out here. From the lows here, I think we might have a measured move up to these highs. And it looks like, yeah, we have like nearly a perfect measure move. So that's more confirmation that this bullish move is played out. And we can start looking for shorts. So we're going to be looking for a second entry to the short side or a failed second entry long to trap traders who think that this is going to continue. We do possibly have like a larger bullish uptrend that we have to be wary of. So something kind of like this. That's looking pretty legitimate. We haven't had, confirmation of it yet. So I'm going to take it off for now, but we still have plenty of room down that way. So we can look for shorts in the meantime. So here we go from the top. We have our first entry long. We're going to want this to pull back and go second entry and then fail with a nice bearish bar that can get us short, or a second entry from the short side, pull back first entry and then second entry to the short side. So that's what we're looking for right now. Looks like a great time for the setup. Hopefully it will set up properly. All right, so it does look like things are playing out kind of just like we hoped. We off these highs, we had a first entry long and that failed. So we couldn't go long there. However, and then the second entry long didn't fail right away, right? It just kind of came up. So we do, however, have a second entry short working here, pull back, first entry, pull back, second entry, couldn't take that because the signal bar is too bullish. So now we're going to wait on a lower high. So if we get a nice lower high below this EMA, on a nice bearish bar, that will confirm the second entry short we have, plus the failed second entry long going on, and that'll really be two setups in one. Very high probability. Here we go, we ticked higher. This needs to finish bearish, and we're gonna have a nice little short here. Cool, it's bearish right there. Oh, it didn't get, dang it, didn't fill us. Oh, perfect. Okay, it came back and filled us. We're short. I'm going to put the stop one tick above the signal bar. And this could get going here pretty fast. Two setups in one. And there we go. Boom. Nice and quick. Perfect. Nice trade. 1-0 on the day. 1-0 for nice $471 so far, and we'll see what else we get. All right, so we got this downward channel working here and a break of the channel. Now we're expecting a new low to be formed. So I'm looking for a failed second entry long off the top. We got our first entry right here, pull back. This is our second entry. So if this could fail, it'd be a good setup. I'm gonna get my order ready here. Zoom in so I can see a little bit better. This is occurring below that exponential moving average. We're expecting a new low of that bear trend. So This should trap some longs, and we should be able to ride this short. So again, this bullish bar does have to finish bearish. Can't go up too high. Then that would indicate that the bullish momentum is still on. But if we get a nice bearish hammer off this bar, it's going to be a good short. Looks like we are going to get our bearish finish. There we go. Okay, and we are short. Perfect. So I'm going to move my stop one tick above the signal bar. We do kind of have a wide stop on this one. I'm not super thrilled about that. I probably should have waited for a bit more of a pullback to get a better entry, but that's okay. I'll just move my target up like this, just to catch some quick momentum here. And yeah, I'm not thrilled about the risk I have on this trade, but at this point I'm going to let it play out because I do think it's we definitely got some longs trapped there. So if we can get a little bit of momentum to the downside, they're going to exit their positions and help get us filled. It is starting to get whippy out there, so that definitely worries me a little bit. We could also just cover some shorts really quick here, but looks like we're going to get our downward momentum. And come on now and fill us. Perfect. Okay, so we are 2-0 on the day. Whoops. 2-0 for $843 so far. Solid morning. So since our last trade, which is right here, looks like we have some confirmation of a larger bullish channel going on. The last trade, I was looking at this, we had a break. I was expecting a new low, but that's why you got to be careful with some of these larger channels, drawing larger channels, because they can really trick you. So yeah, it looks like really this channel is not valid. So I'm going to take that off, and in what we have drawn here really is valid. We had this downtrend, an overshoot, correction. It ended up almost making a new extreme, and then we get a bullish reversal. So at that point, we could actually expect a new high of this bullish channel, which we get up here. So yeah, fortunately the last trade worked out, but looking back at the charts as things have developed, it wasn't the best of trades, and so I did draw this larger bullish channel. And again, you got to be careful when drawing these larger channels, because oftentimes they can lead to some false setups. So but we do have this going. It's got multiple touches, so it looks pretty legit so far, but it's really wide, right? And really this is more like kind of bullish chop, and I don't feel confident going long off the bottom here because look at, we didn't even get to the top of the channel here. There's a lot of space. That's indicating to me that we're probably in for a reversal here. So we'll see. We are right down at the bottom of this trend line. We could, continue up from here. So I'm gonna wait for a second entry short to fail right at this trend line with a nice convincing bullish bar. That'll get me long. And so far we have a pullback. We have our first entry, so we'll wait for another pullback, a second entry to then fail, and give us a nice bullish bar. Then we can go long. But if we get a break of this channel, I think we're in for a reversal. So anyway, gotta wait for everything to set up just right. I'm not gonna just jump into anything. I know what I'm looking for, and if it doesn't happen, well then we avoided some more losses. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and hopefully we can get a trade soon. All right, and it looks like we do indeed have a move upwards here. Looks like our trend line is confirmed. But unfortunately didn't give us a setup to get long there. We had that pullback, the first entry short, and then that just failed. So didn't give us a chance to get long there. Now we're gonna have to wait really for prices to go all the way up here. And because it is a wide channel, we could probably take a short at the top of the channel there if it sets up right. But I mean, I'd rather take a long anyway, obviously. So really then I'll have to wait for prices to go all the way up here, you know, confirm this, head all the way back down, and then have another setup at the bottom. That's going to take a long time to develop. I got to get to work, and we are 2-0 on the day. Whoops. For, you know, $843. So that's good enough for me. Another solid morning, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.